Military strategists gathered in the shadows of Tinian to map out the destruction of a city that would become a global testing. The Enola Gay waited on the runway, carrying a device of unimaginable power as the pilots prepared for their dark. Life in Hiroshima moved in a peaceful rhythm, while the people remained oblivious to the looming threat above them. A single metallic casing fell from the belly of the plane, breaking the silence of a sky that had no warning to. The horizon ignited in a blinding white flash that erased architecture and life in a singular moment of total. An eerie black rain began to fall as the survivors wandered through the smoking ruins, searching for a world that had. Behind closed doors in Washington, the architects of the bomb moved quickly to scrub the record and suppress the truth. Doctors moved among the dying with cold detachment, turning human suffering into data points for their secret radioactive. The invisible sickness began to take hold as hair fell to the ground and skin withered from the weight of the hidden. Global powers danced a dangerous game, using the vaporized streets of a city as a silent threat to the Soviet. Survivors huddled in the dark, sharing stories of the fire that stole their families and left them trapped in a waking room. Agents of the state scrambled to seize the evidence and silence the photographers who dared to document the scars of the bomb. The skeletal dome of the Industrial Promotion Hall stood defiant against the leveled landscape as a silent witness to the war. Diplomats signed the papers of surrender while the ashes of a fallen empire drifted over the silent harbor. Years later, the city struggled to rise from the dust as the new generation planted seeds of life in the scorched. A monument was carved into the stone to hold the memory of the dead, while visitors arrived to reflect on the cost of it. Hidden files were finally unearthed, revealing the grim truth that human lives were discarded for the sake of experimental. Modern skyscrapers now